And this week's CNN hero has actually been here before.
We honored Tom Henderson and his organization back in 2008 for helping thousands of people who have been displaced by disasters and war. Well, now he's back and he's answering the call in Haiti.
More than 1 million people have been left homeless. That's 1 in 9 Haitians. Hundreds of thousands now live in makeshift camps, in tents built with whatever they can find. Many don't even have that. That's what motivates 2008 CNN hero Tom Henderson and his shelter box team. Since 2001, they've helped thousands of disaster victims around the globe by thinking inside the box.
It really describes itself. It's shelter in a box. Pre-packaged aid delivered in a box. Blankets, cooking pots and pans, a 10-person tent.
12 minutes after the Haiti earthquake, the shelter box crew sprang into action.
The plan is to move as many boxes into Haiti as we can.
The logistical challenges of getting the boxes from here into Haiti have been an absolute nightmare. Infrastructure's virtually non-existent.
When boxes finally arrived last week, the impact was immediate. For Henderson, that's the whole idea.
If you've lost everything, as they have in Haiti, it's all about shelter, warmth, comfort and dignity. That's what Shelter Box is.
By the end of January, more than 7,000 boxes will be in Haiti, housing up to 70,000 people. But those at Shelter Box know there's much more to be done.
There are thousands of people dying every day, and that's what drives us forward, you know.
So well done, guys.
This is not a job for us, it's a passion.
If you'd like some more information on how to help the survivors of the Haiti earthquake, you can visit cnn.com/heroes. 57 minutes past the hour.
Crisis in Haiti now. The UN is saying that there is grave need for medicine right now all over Haiti. It seems that basic medical supplies like antibiotics and painkillers are running right now at dangerously low levels at some of the hospitals and clinics there, and doctors are already struggling to save lives and help the injured and to certainly help people deal with their pain while they're doing that. Now, one doctor in a coastal town says her team is treating 500 people each day, but the aid workers there say that the medicine need falls third in their mind, behind water and tents for shelter. And all this just goes to point out that they are still in so much need in Haiti as the days go by, and they should not be forgotten there. It is not possible at this point, though, to get those supplies into Haiti fast enough or to distribute them in the country that has a collapsed infrastructure.
There's a great piece in the Wall Street Journal today online. You can read about how this convoy tried to get to Port-au-Prince and where it had to park for the night to figure out where they can keep the aid safe, because there was no distribution for it. And it's doing on. It's called the Convoy to Nowhere. It's an amazing read that's happening right now.
It's more frustrating than having it there and close by, but not being able to get it to where it's needed.
You're right about that, right?
After the earthquake, there is at least one small sign of joy in Haiti. The new lives that have come into this world since the disaster.
Yeah, doctors in Port-au-Prince have set up a makeshift maternity ward to care for the newborns and their mothers, and they're doing what they can with the supplies that they have. But as our Sanjay Gupta tells us, even with all the challenges these doctors are facing, they have not given up hope.
If you think it's tough being here in Haiti, imagine the challenges for a fragile newborn. So we're here in this makeshift maternity ward, literally this tent, and a lot of babies here. They have numbers, not names. There's baby 12 over here. Over here is baby 11 in this crib, and if you keep going, all these numbers, they're not named yet because doctors and parents aren't sure these babies are all going to survive. This here is baby 20. He is 7 weeks premature, and under the best possible circumstances, he is high risk.
You think, you see a baby like this, you think baby being in an incubator, be getting antibiotics, maybe even in an ICU, depending on how sick they were.
Oh, absolutely.
Instead, they're here in this tent.
That's right.
Literally with flies flying all around.
In this post-quake period working here, it's very frustrating knowing that the ability to take care of infants like this exists in the 21st century. And that those resources have not poured into Haiti to the degree that we would all expect.
The other day we were here and 2 babies died within an hour. Is that common? Is that something that you're seeing a lot?
Well, you know, the infant mortality here in Haiti, even before the earthquake, is still very high, but it's been increased here because of the conditions. These tents are very hot. The control of the flies and the cross-infections is not something that we can do very easily in this environment.
And if all that wasn't bad enough, there is something else as well, something invisible. And it has to do simply with the way that women and their children are treated here, and how that's gotten even worse after the earthquake. You see, baby 20 is at risk and is completely dependent on his mother. But his mother, Mary Claude, is also at risk. From the moment they leave this makeshift maternity ward, they are especially vulnerable. Your organization writes specifically that there is a real concern that women be exploited, they could be trafficked, and they could be abused.
Yes, women are subject to that, and in Haiti, in fact, it was a pre-existing problem before the earthquake. If, for example, you know, they are weak, they're helpless at the moment, or they are confused and they've lost their whole family, and they may be taken away and trafficked.
What's going on here? And how could all of this affect baby 20? I went straight to the Minister of Health's office to discuss some of these issues.
So they get protected here on the compound, even by women, military.
Yeah.
But what happens after they leave?
In this kind of situation, they could have assault, there could be rapes, and there is some steps that have been already done to try to cope with this problem.
But for the time being, things are getting better for Haitian women and their infants, for Mary Claude, and yes, for baby 20, who incidentally is one of 7,000 babies expected to be born in Port-au-Prince this month alone. Born in a tent, and he's considered lucky.
It's hard to answer this, but given everything you know, what are the chances baby 20 is going to survive, going to make it?
This baby seems to be strong and doing quite well in the last few hours, and we're going to do everything possible to give him the support that he needs.
John and Karen, we now know there's about 3 million people affected by the earthquake here in Haiti, and about 63,000 of them are pregnant women. A lot of them are going to give birth, literally unattended on the streets, or in tents like the ones you just saw, which is why, as part of redevelopment, there is such a focus on women and their babies. John and Karen, back to you.
Sanjay Gupta this morning.